Well, this is a subject you'll probably be surprised to hear me talk about because I almost never talk about sports. Almost never. However, the Wall Street corruption has now messed with one of my favorite baseball teams that I've been a fan of most of my life, and that is the New York Mets. Always rooted for the Mets. Never was really into the Yankees. And now Wall Street corruption is now bringing down what was my favorite baseball team. And it all has to do with Steve Cohen and David Stearns and the heart and soul of the New York Mets being lost. And if you haven't heard, we've lost 3 of our best players in a very quick succession. First, it was Brandon Nimmo. Then it was Edwin Diaz. And now it's Pete Alonso. Pete Alonso, the person who's hit the most home runs ever in the history of the New York Mets, is going to the Baltimore Orioles. Edwin Diaz, he's going to the Los Angeles Dodgers. And I believe Brandon Nimmo is going to the Texas Rangers. So, why is this happening, you may ask? It is clearly because Steve Cohen is so fixated on his new casino now that he doesn't care about the team. David Stearns has done an awful job as general manager. We knew the problems at the Mets this year were all down to the fact that they kept what's his name? Carlos Mendoza, as the head coach. They got rid of Buck. That was the beginning when they got rid of Buck Showalter. This guy right here, Showalter. All right, he was going to get the Mets to the World Series. He did, and he could have got us all the way to win, but they got rid of him. They let him go, and now we've lost 3 of our best players, and these 3 guys right here are the reason why the Mets got as far as they did. They're the fan favorites. And what does Steve Cohen have to say about that? He pretty much said, shut up and go live in New Jersey. But you should understand why Steve Cohen is such a piece of garbage. He's an American hedge fund manager. That's right, Wall Street. He's from Wall Street. All right? And, we thought, he's going to have the dollars to get the Mets the players they need when he bought it from the Wilpons. We thought. But he's turning out to be an even bigger asshole than the Wilpons, because he just let 3 of their best players go because he didn't want to pay for them. All right? Because David Stearns, who has got no business being in a New York team, he's from... This is the guy at They Are. This is the guy running things. Some guy who's letting our best players go. But again, it all boils down to Wall Street corruption. Steve Cohen doesn't care about the Mets now. He's a hedge fund manager. He's there to make money. He only cares about making money. He doesn't care about winning. He cares about making money. All right? And he just told all of us who love the New York Mets to shut up and go live in New Jersey or shut up and go root for another team. That's what he did. And he's fixated out on this casino. This is a terrible idea, by the way, these casinos. So 3 casinos likely coming to New York City, including one at Citi Field. And that's the one that Cohen is all obsessed with now. It passed a key vote in Queens and casino on public land. I'm against these damn casinos. The only one I'm in favor is Aqueduct. That kind of makes sense, I guess, because it's already a spite. But a casino is going to destroy. Casinos bring crime. They bring problems. We don't want casinos. Look at Atlantic City. Jersey's at least smart enough to keep the casinos in Atlantic City and nowhere else in the state. But here, no, they're all over the place. And go to news here. You can see residents rally against Flushing Casino. It didn't matter. The State Gaming Commission approved them all. So, it's absolutely terrible. And Hochul is in on the whole thing. She's in on the whole damn thing. And of course, Mets. Yeah, this is the guy who's going to be. He's all fixated on his casino now. He doesn't care about the Mets. Shame on you, Steve Cohen. But that's not surprising. He's with Wall Street. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about us. This guy, he's a Wall Street guy. He doesn't care at all. So this is the guy that is ruining the New York Mets. He manages to be worse than the Wilpons. I don't know how. But to let 3 of our best players go. Players, it's not just about the fact that they're great players, but the fans love them. They brought fans to the seats. Without these guys, nobody's going to want to see the Mets. They're going to have empty seats at Citi Field. But he doesn't care about that. He's now looking at the casino now. He doesn't care about Citi Field at all. So I know. It's just sports. I know. It's just sports. It's just a baseball team. But you know what? It's just a long line of all the things that are going wrong right now in New York State. All the things that are going wrong. And now we're losing the Mets. We're losing the Mets. We've lost the heart and soul of the New York Mets. Because Steve Cohen and David Stearns want to be penny wise and a pound foolish and let our best players go because they didn't want to pay them what they deserved. Because they're looking out again. Steve Cohen is just like somebody else that we know. Somebody else that we know. Ever heard of Transform Co? Let me Google them to show you. Transform Co. All right, Transform Co. The company that destroyed Sears. This guy, Eddie Lampert, same kind of Wall Street person. He destroyed Sears. All right, it's the same kind of thing. And now Steve Cohen is going to do the same damn thing to the New York Mets. Same thing. Look at these people. I don't know what happened there, but computer's just being a problem. Look at these people. Eddie Lampert. Get his picture. Look at him. The same kind of people. But it's all about them. They're telling us, hey, shut up and get out of New York because it's for us and us only. Shame on all of you. Especially shame on you, Steve Cohen. It's going to be hard to root for the Mets now. But again, it's just baseball. It's just sports. But it's part of a bigger plan. A plan we all know. A plan that I hate. And you all know about the plan. And this is just another part of it. They're ruining everything that we love about New York. So we have to leave and go elsewhere. That's it.